I was going to show you the view outside, but it's not really a lovely day out there, so just roll the intro. See what I did there? If you've seen the movie, you'll get it. Anyway, I am Zach, the Z-Man of Z-Man Film Reviews, and I'm here today to talk about my next big summer movie that I saw, Mad Max Fury Road. The movie follows the continuing adventures of Max in a post-apocalyptic world that's running out of gasoline and water. He's captured, and during his escape attempts, he comes into contact with Charlize Theron's character, Furiosa, and their journeys are intertwined in a giant escape / basically giant chase scene. You don't have to have seen any of the other Mad Max movies. You're not going to be lost. They do a really good job of setting you in the world. At number 5, just the crazy nature of this film. Alright, in one of the chase scenes, you have Max strapped to the front of the car, tethered up, supplying blood to the driver of the car. In another vehicle, you have like 6 or more drummers just banging on these giant drums as all these cars just drive into the desert. And on another car, you have a guy just dressed up crazy playing a giant electric guitar that's spewing flame. If this doesn't excite you, you might not like this movie. The whole thing is just insane, and this really leads into my next point, so let's go there. Number 4, the adrenaline. This is a 2-hour-long adrenaline rush. Out of the 2 hours, there's maybe 10 or 15 minutes of downtime, and that's not a bad thing, because this movie knows what it is. It's the big action chase movie with lots of cars, explosions. At number 3, I already touched on this a little, but it is a continuation of the story. It's not necessarily a sequel. I'm not exactly sure how it fits into the canon of Mad Max because I haven't seen any of the others as of making this video. However, I wasn't lost. They do a great job from the first 30 seconds of setting you in that world and getting you caught up to speed with kind of what's happening. And you never feel lost. You're never questioning, why is this happening? This doesn't make sense. They give you just enough to not ask those questions, I think. At number 2, the acting. Now, this film isn't going to be up there with Tom Hardy's nominated for Best Actor and Charlize Theron's nominated for Best Actor. It's not going to win Oscars for acting. However, the acting is still really fantastic. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of dialogue. Much of the acting is conveyed by just small glances at each other or maybe the occasional sigh. And I was very impressed. It shows the caliber of these actors that they're able to convey a lot of emotions without having to say much. Number 1, my favorite thing about this movie was the world building. Now, I'm a huge fan when a movie or a story can create a whole world that you believe exists, and this one did it fantastically. And what I especially loved here was the director didn't feel the need to take you by the hand and kind of walk you through and explain every little detail. Overall, it's a really great action chase adventure film with the flame-throwing guitar. I would say it's totally worth buying. So how does this stack up in the summer movie countdown? Let's check it out. The list will get bigger as we go on. But until then, you can follow me at Facebook and Twitter at ZManMedia. And until next time.